Well, good evening, everybody. Michael, soothing here. I am going to send Joanne and Maria a Balikbayan box filled with stuff. I'm going to ship it to the Philippines because Joanne will be there for a few more months before coming back here in the spring to the U.S. So I'm going to send her some Christmas gifts, which I will show you, but it's also traditional when you send gifts to Filipinos to have some goodies that they like to eat and practical things that are hard to find there. She's on a small island right now, Siargao, and so it's a little bit third worldish there. The power goes out a lot and a lot of things are not available. So I'm going to show you some of what I'm sending them. Naturally, of course, like the other Balikbayan box, I'll send dozens of cans of Spam because Filipinos love Spam and it's expensive there. No, I'm only joking. I'm not sending any Spam. The last box, if you watch that previous video, was so heavy that I actually damaged a couple of things moving it. I put a big scrape on myself. I think it weighed a couple 100 pounds. And I damaged my eye because the blood pressure went up so much, but it's better now. No, I'm going to send lighter weight stuff this time. So first I'll show you some of the gifts. I think this is one of her gifts. Let's open it. It won't look like much until I show you why I'm sending it to her. And I'll explain why. Yep, this is what I thought it was. It's a little solid gold split ring. Can you see it there? And the reason it's important, I'm sending her 2 of these. I bought one, and now I got another one. The reason it's important is Joanne doesn't wear much jewelry. She's not into it. She only likes gold, and so I got her a gold puffed heart and a solid gold chain to go with it. But the split ring I had it on was only gold plated, and so it tarnished. And I don't like that. So I'm sending her a split ring. And I'm also sending her, she had a cross that she likes to wear, but that wasn't solid gold either. So I'm sending her a solid gold cross. She really wants one of these, so it will be her primary Christmas gift. And it needed, you see, I had a split ring already, solid gold, but I needed 2 of them because she wants one for the puffed heart also, which is solid gold. So this is going to be her Christmas gift. But I also made her some gifts, which I'm going to show you. Let's put the split rings, let's put both of them in the little gift box because we don't want them to get lost in the bigger box. Put them both in there. She's going to like this gift. Remember I showed you a DIY project that I did with rosin, but it was a fail. So I redid it completely from scratch, and now I have one that's not a fail. And it has, for her to keep in the Philippines, the 2 of us with some love sentiments we did on Valentine's Day. And then I've got wildflowers and shells, agates that we found on the beach. There's a couple of semi-precious stones in here and things like that. So I think she'll like this as a food plate or coaster. I'm sending her also, I made this one, and this has agates that we found on the beach and jaspers in it. So it's like a coaster for drinks, right? And for Maria, because she loves all things US, I'm sending her something of value, which is a solid silver eagle, silver American Eagle 1 ounce coin surrounded by silver mercury dimes that are vintage. What are the years on these? 1944 and 42 and things like that. You can see them all surrounding. And the little pieces of sea glass as a color accent. I think Maria will like this. And if they ever become poor and need food, they can bust those coins out of there. And there's about, what do we have here? About $60 of $50 or $60 of silver in there too. So we'll send that. Then I've got, don't ask me why I made this way, because I won't be able to tell you. I'm sending her a nightlight because she doesn't like it totally dark. But I put gems all over it. So I've got a couple of amethyst cabacons here, tiger eye, agates that I found at the beach and polished. Some agates there. The center stone is a rainbow moonstone. See there? If you're out in the sunlight, you can make rainbows with it. And then I've got some peridots on there. Those little green guys in the corners are peridots. You can see there. They're light green, so it's hard to see in this light. And I've got some, what else is on there? 4 other little stones, I forget. Up here. So, anyway, you might ask me, why would you take a cheapo nightlight and cover it in valuable stones? Well, it's just the kind of thing I do. I can't explain it. Because I love gems so much. Time for a sip of water. Joanne is a big believer in mastic gum. It's quite expensive, like 25 or 30 bucks a bottle. And in the Philippines, it's even more. This is a type of gum rosin found in only one region of the world. So it's quite expensive, but it's like a miracle cure for everything, okay? Digestion and all kinds of other stuff. Anti-cancer fighting properties. You can look it up online if you want to see what it does for you. So I'm going to send her a couple bottles of that. She wanted that. She made a request for certain things. I'll show you what some of it is. I've got a box here of Carmex lip balm, okay? I can't remember which side I'm showing you things, so now I don't know if it's upside down or not. Anyway, I have a whole box of those. I will send to her lip balms. If they get a little bit dry over there, it's so hot, you know. It is humid, but it's also very warm. And then I'm going to send her some instant coffee. Some Starbucks instant coffees, because they don't really have a coffee maker. So this way she can make something yummy without a coffee maker. What else did she? Okay, we're gonna send, Joanne likes pork rinds, so I'm gonna send her a couple of these pork rinds, Slim Jim, right? Send her some of that. Now, to cushion the box, because I'm going to have some heavy stuff in there, and also because she requested it. You know, Joanne is OCD about cleanliness. If you haven't gathered that already, she cleans constantly. So I'm sending her a whole bunch of packages of cleaning sponges. They're just not as easy to find there. These are only $1 at Dollar Tree, so I got a whole bunch of these. I will send to her. And I'm gonna send, she likes caramel, popcorn, and peanuts, so I'll send her some Crunch and Munch. Popcorn and peanuts. Which way did I do the... Yeah, I can't remember which way I showed you this stuff before. Some of it may end up being upside down. If so, just forgive me for my scattered mind, okay? Give me a little bit of tolerance, if you don't mind. I have another sip of coffee to stay awake. It's good coffee. It says here, "It is well with my soul." And indeed it is. Well with my soul at this moment. Feeling good. No matter health problems or whatever, I don't care. Panko Japanese style breadcrumbs. We'll send some of that for frying up yummy stuff. Joanne is a foodie, does a lot of cooking, okay? Now there was a special request. That's going to be too loud. I'll turn it over here so it's not so loud. I'm going to send her some bags that Maria wanted some of these. So I have a few bags of these. Takis Fuego. Spicy hot snack. She loves those, and it's very hard to find there, so I'm going to send her a bunch of that. And Joanne wanted potato chips, which are apparently very expensive there. She likes Ruffles. Again, that's going to be too loud, forgive me. So I will send her some, but I will package these in the middle of the box with all the sponges and other stuff around it so it doesn't turn into potato crumbles instead of potato chips. Let's see what else. Okay, I have this box here which I will use to put some of her gifts in. What will fit in there? I can fit, so to protect it, I can put that in there. And I can put her expensive gift in there. Her gold cross in there. I can wrap that up, put a bow on it, and that will be for Christmas, right? I hope I don't forget. Yeah, I gotta put a little bit of, use some padding in here so they don't beat around on each other. I'll remember to do that later. Okay. What else we got here? We got lots of stuff. Bags and bags. I will send her some green pea snack crisps because she likes that kind of stuff. I'll send her some of this. It's a big bag. I hope I can fit everything in the box. The Balikbayan box. It's a big box. Can't remember if I showed you the size of the box, but I'm not going to do that. I can't fit it here. It's huge. All right, let's see what else. Joanne likes to color her hair dark. She doesn't have hardly any gray, but whatever little amount she has, so she asked me to send her 12 boxes of this hair dye because she can't get it there where she is. So I bought her 12 boxes of this hair dye. Yeah, it's a lot of work to do Balikbayan box, but somebody's got to do it. What else here? she asked for lots of lotions, Dermasil lotions, Aloe Fresh, Dermasil Labs. So we'll send her a bunch of these lotions. This is a little bit heavy, so the weight of the box is going up a little bit when I get this heavier stuff, but I'm keeping most of the stuff lightweight, thankfully. You know, I think that both her and Joanne like chocolate from time to time, but I can't send them any chocolate bars because they would melt in transit since it's so warm over there. So instead I'm going to send them some Swiss Miss cocoa with marshmallows. Don't you think they might like that from time to time? This is good until, what does it say? June 2022. Yeah, so it takes a while for the box to get to the Philippines, but I'm sure it will be there before 2022. Embrace every sip, it says, of Swiss Miss, made with cocoa and real non-fat milk. Our cocoa warms and delights with every mug. I'm tempted to bust into it and make some now for me, but I won't do it. Whatever you're warming up to, know that you've got everything you need in the palms of your hands. Really? Well, that's good to know. Everything I need. Okay. This will solve all of life's problems right here, it says. That's so good to know. Now I don't have to worry about anything ever again. What else we got? I've got a couple bags. This was a special request. Let's see, what is this? Swedish Fish and Sour Patch Kids. Got this on sale after Halloween, so it's a good deal too. But they asked for some of that, so I got a couple bags of that for them. And I got, what else here? Calendar, because they both like kittens. So I'm going to send them this kitten calendar. Let's take a look at the kitties on the back. Did you ever see a Steve Martin comedy routine called Cat Juggling? Okay, it's, he just likes to do really weird humor. It's from a long time ago, and he talks about juggling little kitties. But it's not really cruelty to animals because he happened to be a cat lover. But he just liked to make these funny bits as if he wasn't. He had one called Cat Handcuffs. Look it up on the internet sometime. Talks about how his cat stole his identity and his credit card and was buying cat toys on the internet and so forth. Let's see here. What else do we have? Sour Patch Kids. I got a big bag of popcorn. I won't show you that. I got more bags of stuff from the store, but it'll make way too much noise, and I want this to be a relaxing and soothing video. So I think what we'll do is kind of finish up by showing you this box full of another request here. Haribo gummies and things like that. Passport mix. I think I have a bunch of different kinds in there, but Haribo, various types of these hold up pretty well with shipping, and so they don't really get stuck together in a lump or anything like that, much as you might think they would. So yeah, Haribo. And what else can I tell you? I think I'll tell you a little bit about her trip over there. Yeah, she got stuck in several quarantines and COVID testing. It was a mess. She had to quarantine in Manila and be tested for COVID when she arrived in the Philippines. She had to be tested. Then, once that test came out negative and her quarantine was done, then she traveled to another intermediary place, I forget which city, and had to go through some kind of bureaucracy there. Then on to Siargao Island, where she had to go to a city. I think she had to take a boat to get there because the airport was closed due to COVID. So she had to take a boat, and then from there, they had to take her on a special quarantine transportation to a special quarantine hotel resort where she was required to stay for a full 2 weeks without any people getting near her or not being able to go out and do anything. She pretty much almost lost her mind during that 2 weeks, but she's much better now, thank you. It's like being put in an isolation cell in jail, or something like that, you know. But she was so happy when all of that was done, and she could see her family, especially Maria. And now she and Maria have rented a small bungalow that they're enjoying together. It's a resort kind of place. And because tourists are not going to her resort location right now due to the quarantine issues, they get it really cheap. Something like, I don't know, $350 or $400 a month would normally be a couple thousand for the resort location right by the beach bungalow that they have. So I'm glad they have and they have aircon and Wi-Fi, and the resort has a generator for when the power goes out. And yeah, so I was generous and I bought them a vehicle, not a car, a tuk-tuk. You know, one of those three-wheel things that's got a little two-stroke engine in it that you can buzz around on. You see them in India. That's where it's actually made. So they have transportation and everything, which is good. And yeah, they're working on online education stuff so they can get an online job. And that way, whether they're here in the States or over there, they can work at an online job doing teaching and so forth. Joanne has a good educational credential. She's got a bachelor's degree in social work and also took a lot of other coursework. She's got a culinary education and other things. But she's doing some additional online training for teaching and tutoring. So she might do that in the future. I need another sip of water. People keep saying to me, or a few subbies say, do an all whisper video. And I promise that in the future I will. But I'm a bit slow about getting around to all the requests, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing well, all of you, during these very stressful times. And this is the No Stress channel, right? So somebody complained at one of my videos because the topic was stress-inducing, I forget. when I talk about earthquakes or something. I forget now. But anyway, I have to just do whatever I'm inspired to do. That's just how I do it, so that we can keep it real and natural. I don't like to ever force anything, and I think you don't want me to. You want me to always be myself because, that's more relaxing to me. And if I'm relaxed, then you'll be relaxed by the video. You would know if it's not authentic, right? Instinctively. So I don't like to do that forced stuff, all that feathers and sounds and ear to ear and all that other junk. It's not me, right? So I just do what I feel like doing. That's all. All right, everyone. Take care. Please give my video a thumbs up if you can. Subscribe. Click on the bell so that you will get notified of new videos. I'm not always going to wait this long between videos. Did I make a heart? I think I did. I'm not always going to wait this long between making videos. Although I do have some travel to do this week for a few days. I see my daughter up in the Seattle area. But it's on an island. It's not where the COVID is, spreading, so don't worry. Okay. Don't ASMR and drive. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.